One thing that was really cool, that if the Washington thing didn't go through, one of our plan Bs was to try to draft Colton there in the 4th round. And then we made that risk to move that to go up and get the receiver we wanted. And then we did end up getting Trent, and to still be able to get him in the 5th round was a hell of a deal. So we're real excited about how today went.
Kyle had mentioned about McKivitz, if we weren't able to land the Trent deal, that McKivitz was a target earlier. That is true. The Dolphins called about Matt Breida during the process, and he's another guy. Both Breida and Marquise, I should speak about too. And both those guys have been with us from the start. Breida, an undrafted free agent, has given to this organization in an unbelievable fashion, and he's been really good for us and a really valuable member, both with his play and his makeup. We wish him the best. We did feel, though, that we had an opportunity to add to the offensive line for the long term. The cool thing about McKivitz, we feel like he's got some ability to play tackle, but also has some ability to slide down and play some guard. He's a guy, during the process, the more we watched, that happens with a lot of guys, but the more you watch, the more you liked. And we just felt at that point, that was a good move for us to make.
We just say that we have our plan Bs and we have people who we think are candidates. We also think if it didn't work out in the draft or with Trent, we think Sean Coleman, we think Brunskill, we think School. Like we have candidates, and Colton's another one. So that's you add guys who can be possibilities to get to the position as an NFL player, and he's one of them, and we're excited about him. We also like that if we don't need him there or wherever we need him best, we do think he has the ability to play the other 4 positions too. So that's why we like Adam. And I couldn't echo even more what John just said about Keys and Breida. I mean, what Breida did for us. Everyone knows the player he was, some of the plays Keys made, what Breida did for us, not this most recent season, the season before. I can't tell you guys how much he played throughout that whole year with his ankle. Just the way he battled for us, and one of the more impressive people I've been around, and real tough decisions on a lot of these guys, and same as how it was with Buck and stuff. And that's what, we've been able to avoid that for the most part here into our 4th year. We've had to face it the most this year, and it hasn't been easy, but we're trying to make the right decisions, and hopefully it'll be right in the long run.